Good morning, Dan Bjorklund here. Have not posted for a while. I've had this podcast, YouTube channel for a while, and I was thinking, am I offering any real value here? And with the recent events, what's happened in Minneapolis, what's happened really since the first of the year in 2026, I just wanted to start the new year out with maybe a different focus, heart to heart. Um, for all those who would like to listen to this is from my perspective as a 68-year-old. So I'm a baby boomer, um, and not gonna, I'm not, I'm not going to praise our generation. I'm not going to knock our generation. Each generation has its own triumphs and challenges, and ours is no different. I just give you the perspective of someone who's been around for 68 years. Come to the conclusion, I'm still working full time. I've come to the conclusion that each day is a gift that we've been given. And I know that sounds like a cliche, and maybe it did to me at one particular time in my life. But I am learning more and more how to appreciate each individual day. Each day that I get to spend with my five grandchildren, from ages 6 all the way up to age 18. The joy, joy, joy of my life. Each one of those. And I've talked about those before. Um, I look at the people in Minneapolis, and I'm not going to judge them. Um, but I think about the fact when we started having cities say that they were sanctuary cities. Um, and I just started thinking back, what what did that mean? They were going to be a sanctuary city so that people that came over to the country illegally could go up there and hide in a sanctuary and so in essence break our laws. And it's amazing how tribal we have become. And I'm looking for, where are the people that are in the middle? Um, yeah, I'm going to say this. When I was younger, um, we hear all these stories about the older generation telling the younger generation. But I got to tell you, when I was in high school in the 70s, we didn't have school shootings. Um, we didn't have the challenges that we have today with the vitriolic commentary back and forth between two very large tribes in the 70 million level. We just did not have that. And I'm thinking, what was different then than there is today? And it's pretty obvious. It's social media. It's pretty obvious. All the technologies that we've had that have been good, um, that have helped us be in the ability to communicate with each other, have also had those challenges. And I don't know where that all goes. I don't know what the next 50 years will bring. I know the 50 years that has just, finished, and I, I'm approaching. I'm closer to 50 years in employment than retirement, and I don't know when or if I will retire, because I love what I do. But I digress just a little bit. What if we could just live for the moment of the day and the gift of the day? And what if all those angry faces that are shouting in Minneapolis directed that energy and effort to something a little bit more positive? That's my perspective from today. This is just going to be about a 5 minute video. Um, but let's just go from here. And my message to all of you, whoever watches this, when it's posted, is enjoy the gift of today, uh, and the ability to be alive, the miracle that you are, that you exist. And